Planet of the Balloon People, written, illustrated, and narrated by Glen Jacob. I have been to many places in our galaxy. Some of them have been strange and wonderful, some bizarre and frightening. None have been more unusual and memorable than my adventures among the balloon people of planet Norba 6. My name is Captain Steve Spriff, and I am a spaceman. For the past 20 years, I have traveled here and there in my scout ship, the SS Swift. I have found excitement and danger, and from time to time, profit and reward. When I landed on the planet Nimbo, I knew only that the planet had a rich oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen atmosphere and seemed to contain life. What sort of life, I was soon to discover. As I stepped out of the hatch, several beings approached me. Or I should say, they floated, for they were the balloon people. There were balloon men and women, boys and girls. They were mostly round, but many were oval or oblong in shape. They were all hovering and bouncing through the air. I also noted that there were many pets among them. There were balloon dogs and cats of many colors, and even a bright pink balloon elephant. The balloon people gathered around me. They were observing me with great curiosity. Then 2 of them approached me. One of them was the largest balloon man in the group. He was about 3 feet around and a brilliant blue. "I am King Zufa," he announced in an odd, high-pitched voice he produced by emitting vents of gas through his mouth-like orifice. "And this is my daughter, the Princess Fazu." "Hello," I replied. "I am a visitor from the far-off planet Earth. I come to you in peace." "Peace?" Zufa asked. "What is this strange word? I know not of peace." "Peace," I tried to explain, "is when all beings live together in friendship and respect." "Ha!" scoffed the king. "We are warriors, conquerors. Your concept of peace sounds wimpy and lame. We have subjugated all of the lesser races of our planet. Yes, we defeated the soft sponge people to the north, and we were victorious in battle against the pond scum people in the south, all because we, the balloon people, invented the mightiest weapon ever known. We have perfected the pointy stick." I noticed that indeed many of the balloon warriors behind the king were wielding long pointy sticks, holding them with their long dangling tentacles. Among the balloon people, the pointy stick was the ultimate weapon. But then the strangest thing happened. My gaze moved to Princess Fazu. Our eyes met. Now I know that this will be hard to believe, and I cannot easily put it into words. We were so different, from worlds separated by uncounted light years. But this was love at first sight, and somehow, from the look on her pink, plastic-like face, I knew that she felt the same way. The king went on speaking. "We will study your strange ship, and we will conquer your weak, peace-loving planet Earth, and we shall conquer it with our pointy sticks." The warriors behind him cheered. But this was not what I wanted at all. I did not travel across the galaxy to start a war. I knew that I had to make an impression on them. They seemed to respect strength, so I drew my sidearm, a blasto laser, and vaporized a nearby tree. The balloon people seemed to be impressed by this display. The king looked at me a little more cautiously, and he said, "So, tell me about this peace thing again." Princess Fazu floated next to her father and said, "Yes, let us be friends with the Earthman, because I love him." The next few hours were the happiest that I had ever known. The king invited me to the royal castle. The princess and I spoke of our hopes and our dreams. My heart seemed to float as if it too were filled with lighter than air gases. That evening there was a grand celebration. The ballroom was filled with nobility and splendor. Crowds of sentient orbs floated all about. Finally, King Zufa made his speech. As leader of the balloon people, I do declare that we shall make peace with the people of Earth, and that this man, this Earth man, Steve Spriff, shall be named Royal Ambassador and be wed to my daughter, the Princess Fazoo. The king turned to me and said, "Welcome to the royal family, my son." And I, being nearly overcome with emotion, blurted out, "I am happy to be joining the family, Pop." Suddenly, the entire hall was silent. What a terrible error I had made in my ignorance. Of course, the word "Pop" was the most deadly insult to the balloon people. The king was furious. "There shall be no wedding," he cried. "There shall be no peace. The human has insulted us. He is hereby banished from our world and ordered never to return under penalty of death." I never even had the time to say goodbye to Princess Fazoo, who was sobbing and broken-hearted. I was ushered out of the great hall by many warriors with pointy sticks and led back to my ship. I took off, never to return. I have often thought back on my adventures with the balloon people, thinking, if only, if only, if only. The end.